What's up, everybody? So, we finished Angels with Scaly Wings. We got the true ending of the game. We've seen all the good endings of the game, right?
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your...
That's right, there's more. Because, turns out this game has a secret ending. So actually I was watching Y Chromosome 99 stream this game yesterday, because I actually bought him this game. And it reminded me that, yeah, there's actually a secret ending in this game. And it's only fair that I check it out and stream it, right? Because I streamed the High on Life secret ending. So I figured, why not jump back into the world of Angels with Scaly Wings for the final time and check out the secret extended true ending. It's been about a month and a half since I finished this. Okay. So, I got a little guide here to show me what I need to do in order to get this. So let's go ahead and load up our 100% completion save here. Yep, May 14th, Chapter 1. The Talking Dinosaur game. You mean the Talking Dragon game? Yes. What's going on, level 1? Yes, there's a secret ending to this game, man. So I figured since I streamed High on Life's secret ending, it was only fair that I checked out the secret ending for this one. So the first thing that we need to do, it says, so you beat the true ending, you saved the dragons and humanity all in one go. Was that really all there was? Nope, the adventure isn't over yet. The first step is to find the orb. To do this, you need to start a new game, and in Chapter 2, go to Tetsu Park. Okay, so we can just skip all this. And, yeah, you have to meet up with one character at least. Okay, so we'll just kind of go through this, skip. There we go. Okay, now we can just get some well-deserved rest, and basically we just skip the entirety of Chapter 1. Okay, so we need to go to Tetsu Park, so let's skip ahead to the scene selection. Okay, Tetsu Park, here we go. So remember that little, that secret little hatch where we found the bloody bandage? Apparently there is now an orb inside of it instead of the bandage. So that's kind of interesting, right? So where was that at? That was in the Pavilon, wasn't it? Oh no, that was, where was that? I think you have to look at the map first, right? Yeah, okay. And then it was in, is it in Tetsu Avenue? Yes, here it is. Okay. Now we gotta open the hatch. And somehow I correctly guessed how to open this on my first try. I swear I didn't know how to open this originally, but I just guessed correctly when I was first playing this. Because I watched Y try to open this and he couldn't figure it out. But you have to press the first button, then the second, and then turn it counterclockwise. And that opens it. That's all you gotta do. But as you can see, there it is, an orb. Beneath the hatch, a strange-looking orb of darkness was floating in the shaft that leads down to the maintenance tunnels. As I looked into the pitch-black center of the orb, I felt strangely drawn to it, its low hum beckoning me to come closer. You can either close the hatch or touch it. Touch it. Huh? What the heck? Whoa. We're right back at the start of the game? Wait, what? Did that erase the saves or something? No, they're all still there. It's so weird, because you never get to go through this scene again. But the dialogue hasn't changed. Yeah, his dialogue is exactly the same as it was in part 1. It's as if you're going through a completely new game. You don't even get to go through this when you finish an ending and restart the game. So the orb teleported us through the portal again? How did that even happen? Alright, well, let's just go through this and see what happens here. Yep, the dialogue is exactly the same. So I'm just going to skip this. I already read it in part 1. Okay. So far, everything is exactly the same as if you, started a new game. It says, this is just the first step. There are conditions in order to proceed. Once you rest in your apartment, you are given that very first choice of the game again. The thing about that above choice at the beginning of the game is that it gives you an extra line in the true ending. Okay. So, interesting. So, for this, you have to hit, I was eager for the adventure to come, and apparently this adds an extra line of dialogue. Alright, so I was eager for the adventure to come. So many possibilities and prospects raced through my mind. Truth be told, the thought of being able to meet an entirely new species and civilization excited me, as I was going to be one of the first to truly experience their society with its own little quirks, differences, and similarities. I couldn't help but feel like some sort of modern Vasco da Gama or Marco Polo. Maybe I would even write a book about the whole experience after it's all over. I was sure it would become a hit, all things considered. At any rate, this is going to be fun. Whoa, this is a totally new scene. Look at this. Huh. Okay. I suddenly awoke to the chill of the cool outside air. The stars of the night sky were the first thing I saw as I found myself being dragged along the ground. When I exclaimed in surprise, the movement suddenly stopped. I looked around and saw that Azuma was watching me. Azuma, what are you doing? I'm sorry, you were supposed to be asleep and not recognize me. I suppose things are different this time, but at least that means I won't have to carry you. Come on. She led me through unfamiliar territory as we walked through the land for several minutes. Shrouded in darkness, I felt a little uneasy. It was hard for me to follow her. This is the day of my arrival, right? You remember, don't you? In that case, maybe you can help me with this. She handed me a shovel that she had picked up from somewhere. It gets rather tiring having to do all this on my own every time. I'm not as young as I was when this all started, you know. What am I doing here? Is this going to be your grave or mine? I don't know that yet. There is no shortage of bodies that will need one. So, what do you remember? Everything. I remember you showed me this place before, the graves. That time, we also achieved our goals, together. So they are safe? What a comforting thought. As good as that may be, however, having achieved our goals in another timeline doesn't help us here. In this one, we have to do it all over again. We still have that knowledge. We should have no trouble doing the same thing here, though. Maybe we could do even more than that. What are you talking about? Come on, I'll show you something. So, this is where you live, huh? Indeed. It's a little fancy for a hideout, I'd say. This building used to be a prison before they moved the inmates to a bigger facility. Apparently, this one didn't get much use. They are planning to repurpose it, but you know how bureaucracy works. It'll be a while before they'll made up their minds. For the time being, we're safe here. What do we do now? I have some things that need to be taken care of. Here, you can use my computer in the meantime. Just be nice to him. Reading global performance level. Access denied. At least 60 achievements are needed to override security clearance. What? Did you find anything? No, I couldn't get in. Oh, well that's a shame. I thought you'd have the memories we'd need in order to access a certain piece of information contained within. Sorry to disappoint you. Don't worry about it. It makes my choice all the easier. You see, whenever one of you travels back in time, I'm the one who has to decide with whom to continue the timeline. Are you saying that, yeah, I guess that means you dug your own grave after all? No, you can't just, don't worry, it'll be over soon. In a way, I can't help but envy you, because your journey ends here, whereas I have to continue doing this for who knows how long. You can go home. What are you? Sleep now. Holy fucking shit. And that's it. Wow, so you have to get 100% game completion. You have to get every achievement in the game. Except for 2, apparently. It said I need 60, right? So I need to go through and get all the characters' bad endings, which you know what that means though, right? It means that I have to start a completely new save file if I'm going to actually get this. That is rather interesting. I don't know if I want to go through all that. So the ones I did not get, in case you're curious, are Nuisance, where you have to refuse to help Bryce 20 times. Reject Bryce's invitation to go to the bar with him, I'm guessing. Get Adine to remove her headgear. Beat Sebastian at his own game. No idea what game that would be, but stretch your legs. One of the meetups, one of your options is to stretch your legs. Look at Bryce's magazine. Paint Amira's nails. Keep the seashells. See Remy's bad ending. See Anna's bad ending. See Lorem's bad ending. See Bryce's bad ending. See Adine's bad ending. And see the evil ending. So I can miss 2 of these. But I have to... Shit. So, you know, likely what will end up having to happen is I'll have to start a completely new save file. Get how ridiculous this is going to be. I am going to have to start a totally new save file from the very beginning of the game, which means I'll have no endings unlocked on the file. I'll have to go through and get the neutral ending first, then do another playthrough on that save file, and be a dick to everybody to get the evil ending. Then I'll have to go through the game like 5 more times to get each character's bad ending. Then, after all that, I have to go through the whole game again 5 more times to get every character's good ending. Then I have to go through the game yet again to get the true ending again. Do I really want to put myself through all that? I don't know. That's kind of fucking insane. You know? Holy shit, man. Wow. My ultimate goal was to get the true ending, though. That was my intention. But yeah, I guess that's like the secret ending. In order to get that, man, you gotta like do everything perfect and get 100% completion. And yeah, that's kind of insane. Well, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Let me think about this. So the way the game works, right? I might not have to do all that, because now that I'm thinking about this, it might work as like this, right? When you go through this scene, the game essentially is scanning your Xbox profile to see if you got, like, to see how many achievements you got, right? It doesn't, I don't think it's necessarily going to know, you know, how many times did this person go through the game or whatever. It doesn't really look for that. It just looks to see how many achievements you have on your profile. So essentially what I might be able to do, I might be able to only have to go through just the bad endings. That's doable, right? If I can just start a new save file, because I can miss out on a couple of these achievements. I don't need every single one. I need 60. But if I can start a new save file, go through the neutral ending, because you have to get the neutral ending first, I'm pretty sure. That's from what I've heard. But then after that, I go through the game again, get the bad ending. From there, it's a pretty straight shot. I mean, I just have to be a dick to everybody. And, well, that's what you have to do to get the evil ending. You just have to be an asshole. And then, basically, the way the bad endings work is the options where it says, like, oh, you can show this character such and such thing, or say this to this character, and that triggers the good ending for them. Just don't do that. Purposefully choose not to show them the thing you're supposed to show them, or the thing you're supposed to tell them, and it actually triggers the bad ending. So it's actually really easy to get the bad ending if you know how to get the good ending. So, now I'm wondering, do I really want to continue this? Do I want to pick this game back up and essentially get 100% completion and get the secret ending, which requires that 100% completion? Then we can return to this and see what the game is hiding. Decisions, people. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. With that being said, there's nothing else I can do for tonight. I'm not gonna subject myself to all this shit tonight. Very interesting, though, nonetheless. So with that being said, you guys take care. I know this was probably the shortest stream I've ever done. But with that being said, you guys take care. Have a good night. I'll probably catch you tomorrow for something else. Or maybe I'll pick something else up tonight. I'll probably stream something else tonight. So